One thing that's really irritated me over the last couple of years, not when I was growing up so much, almost never actually, is that a lot of the media and the companies themselves will trash the fans who don't like their product. This happened with Star Wars and with Marvel. They called us trolls and misogynist and sexist and things like that. And the same thing happens with the Johnny fan base for the media and the companies that are pro-Amber. They gotta call Johnny Depp fans Depp heads and diehards. They won't just say supporters or, at best, abuse victims. Because not everybody in on this, who has a platform especially, was a Depp fan from the beginning. Now, I've claimed I've always watched Johnny throughout the years. I'm just of the generation where we were watching 21 Jump Street on TV. I think I was about 6 or something like that, just starting to watch TV shows, and I always knew who Johnny was. But I never especially was a Depp fan, more so than other actors, other big actors, like Schwarzenegger or Stallone or someone like that. He was in the group of the generation of actors I grew up with. But I did find it really strange when the allegations came out because I had never heard anything in my life negative in that way about Johnny. So obviously, I researched and found out that Amber was in fact at fault, which brings us back to this. They want you to think I'm a diehard or Depp fan. Now I've become more of a fan, but only because of what's happened to him. Well, not only because, but that's the reason that brought me back to becoming interested. Anyway, this is from the New York Post. It says, Johnny Depp diehards mock Amber Heard for fake crying during testimony. And of course, it couldn't be people with common sense, body language people who I see on YouTube and things like that, calling her out. Are they Johnny fans? I don't know. Not necessarily. They do body language videos. And Amber's body language suggests that, well, she was kind of acting a little bit, trying to cry, but not being successful. Let's see what they got this time. Depp fans have been flooding social media accusing Heard of being a bad actress and fake crying following her testimony at their blockbuster defamation trial this week. Heard, 36, spent 2 days detailing Depp's alleged abuse, saying her former spouse, 58, slapped her across the face and conducted a cavity search, reportedly believing she had hidden his cocaine in her vagina. That was a little uncomfortable. Thanks, New York Post, but I'm sure they like that kind of thing. The Aquaman actress was often emotional as she answered questions about her turbulent marriage. Many viewers watching the televised trial became convinced of her authenticity, and I Stand With Amber started trending on Twitter Thursday afternoon. Okay, let's look at that for a second. So, this trial, I think on Long Crime and Sky News and even the big YouTubers together, got tens and millions of views, probably moving into the hundreds and millions of views. So, when you get to that level, of course, some people who have no idea who Amber is, by the way, are gonna believe her. It's just natural. It's not like 95 to 99% could see through it. You're gonna get that 20-30% who kind of flip out and like, oh my god, look at this, what happened here, oh I can't believe it, she's testifying in court and she wouldn't lie under oath, would she? Although she's lied pretty much every day of her life on social media and to everybody. I mean, they don't know that stuff, so they're gonna suck it up. A few people are. But what contributed to that was also Johnny fans were using the hashtag with sarcasm. So it kind of added to that trending. And a couple of other Johnny fans, some people in the community, were like, well, don't ever use the hashtag no matter what you say, because the algorithm and the AI picks it up just as it's being said, and the context doesn't get through, and it looks like it's positive. So some of that wasn't actually positive for Amber, and I guess some of it was. There's going to be some sheep out there, and that's the whole uphill battle here. And here they show her tearless acting, her fist up. I mean, I watched this again yesterday. I'm sure you guys are rewatching some things, and it just feels like she's trying. It feels like she's just digging to get out that emotion, those tears, and you could almost have these cues like 3, 2, 1, you know when it's coming. But Depp supporters have slammed the Scarlet on Twitter and TikTok, claiming she was faking her testimony because she failed to produce a single tear. And wouldn't she? I think Ivan actually had a genuine tear there, and he's just Johnny's friend. Heard's representative told the Post he was unable to comment directly on social media smears. And then they mention Andy Signor, but they mention that he's got 45,000 followers on Twitter and failed to mention his YouTube channel's crawling up to 500,000 now. So they want to make him seem a little smaller in platform than he is, but we know that's not true. Anyway, oh my god, I'm dying. Amber Heard is the worst actor ever. Popular producer Andy Signor tweeted out to his 45,000 followers, "This fake, incoherent performance is sickening, all over the place, too many details, fake sighs, forced tears, and looks to the jury. This is an embarrassment to survivors everywhere." Okay, 45,700 followers. Even a little better. I watched a little of the Amber Heard testimony today. How does someone cry without tears? Is it a medical condition? Whenever I cry or see someone else crying, it's a real mess that requires multiple tissues, if not a small mop, poet Joseph Massey posted. Okay, I mean, sometimes you could cry without actually having the waterworks come down, but I get what he's saying. Usually it's a little, watery and wet. If you're actually emotional, if you're actually crying, if you actually mean it. I mean, think about times you cried, a funeral, something like that. Whatever it is, someone gets sick, car crash, I don't know, whatever it is, you're actually crying. You can't really get the words out. You gotta stop, you gotta cry, you gotta get the words out. And what she did was just like this huffing and puffing and, all right, guys, I'm making this video here about Amber. Let me get emotional. No. If you're emotional, people can tell. And then they do mention something pretty positive. Meanwhile, on TikTok, videos accusing Heard of faking her cringe testimony have racked up millions of likes. Videos with the hashtag Justice for Johnny Depp have been viewed a staggering 8.3 billion times. That's insane. That's like the world's population. I mean, of course, there's repeat viewers and things like that and double accounts, but that's like maybe 8% or something. So that's like probably almost 8 billion real views for Justice for Johnny. That is really insane. And on a side note, because I might not get to a full video on this, Paul McCartney is showcasing Johnny Depp in his Valentine video when Paul's playing live for his tour 2022. So that's an indirect sign Paul is definitely on Johnny's side. I'm a big fan, so if you guys aren't, alright, I guess we're at a difference there, but keep in mind, he's a huge Johnny supporter, and I heard they're friends, so that's a great thing. You guys, of course, let me know what you think down below, doing shoutouts, special thanks, things like that. If you don't subscribe here, and you think about it, and you still don't, I guess I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. We're done here for now. See you next time.